Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Samantha. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to another video. So today I'm back in the kitchen because I have another amazing DIY for you, and today I am showing you how to make a Fenugreek aloe and ginger hair treatment. So this is an amazing mask which is going to help to strengthen your hair, add moisture, help you with detangling, also to help your hair grow because the ingredients are going to be really good for hair growth. So the first ingredient is fenugreek, which I've talked about. I use fenugreek a lot on my hair because it is so good. It helps to strengthen the hair, it helps the hair to grow, it also thickens the hair, and it's also really good for the scalp because it's got things like saponins in it which can help to clean the scalp. So fenugreek is also good for treating scalp issues. So if you've got any dandruff or irritated scalp, fenugreek is actually really good for that. And as I said, it can help hair to grow, but not only to grow, it can help hair to grow back and bald patches. So it is an effective treatment for alopecia. And then our next ingredient is another favorite of mine, and it's aloe vera. So I'm using fresh aloe vera here. As you can see, there's that beautiful gel. And aloe vera is another amazing ingredient for the hair because it also helps to grow the hair. But most importantly, it is very moisturizing, and it also has a lot of slip in it, so it's going to help with detangling. So aloe vera can also help hair to grow because it's got vitamins in it, and it also has enzymes which can help to clean the scalp. So it's also really good for cleaning the scalp and the hair, and it also helps to soothe any irritated scalp. And then the next ingredient is ginger, which is another really good ingredient for hair growth. It helps to stimulate scalp circulation, and as we know, healthy hair grows out of a healthy scalp, and that scalp stimulation is going to get blood flowing to the hair follicles, and all the nutrients from our food and all the products we use are going to go to the hair follicles and stimulate them. And last but not least, we're going to add a growth stimulating essential oil. There's a link in the description box below to a video that I showed just explaining the essential oils which can stimulate hair growth. So I'm using Peppermint Essential Oil because it's one of my favorites, and I've used it extensively on this channel, as some of you are already aware of. So the method is pretty straightforward. I start off by adding 3 tablespoons of the fenugreek powder into the jug. So I prefer to use powder when making masks, but you can use seeds as well, or actually just blend them. And then I'm going to add 2 cups of freshly boiled water. This will help to quicken the process compared to if you were to use cold water, for example. And then I'm just going to stir everything, cover with a plastic bag, and then set it aside so that that fenugreek powder will soak in the water and absorb all the water. So you can soak it for about 8 to 12 hours, but it's best to leave it overnight. That gives you the best results. So this is what mine looks like after soaking it overnight. You can see that the mixture has really thickened up, and it's now ready for us to proceed to the next steps. So start off by washing and soaking the aloe vera. So it's important to do this so that you remove any impurities, and sometimes you see that yellow liquid that comes out of the aloe vera. That can be really irritating. So if we soak it, then that can help to remove that. And then I'm going to peel and chop up my ginger. So you don't have to peel the ginger, but I just prefer to, I think I'm just used to peeling it when I'm cooking. So generally I just peel it, but you don't have to, as I said. And just chopping it up into small pieces just makes it easier to blend. Now that our aloe vera is nice and clean and doesn't have that irritating substance anymore, we're going to dry it off and then scoop out the gel in the middle. So it's very simple. You've already removed the thorny bits at the sides, and then I'm just going to slice through the middle and then just scoop out that gel and put that into the jug. So we're not going to add the green skins. I'm just going to discard them. But you can actually use the skins if you want to see how you can use them to make aloe vera oil. I'll put a link to that in the description box below. And then once I've scooped out the gel and put that in the jug, I'm going to add the chopped ginger as well into the jug. And now I'm taking my handheld blender and I'm going to blend this really well. So you do want to blend it well because remember you've got chunks of aloe vera which you need to break down. Otherwise, you're just going to have these lumps of aloe vera and it's not going to be the greatest of masks. So you do blend, it may take a few minutes, but it's well worth it. And as you're blending, you'll see that the fenugreek mixture will also thicken up, and you also want to make sure that you're blending because you've got that fibrous ginger in it. And then add about 5 drops of your essential oil and then blend again to make sure that all the ingredients are thoroughly mixed. So here it is, it's nice and thick, and you'll see it gets frothy, and that's because the fenugreek has saponins in them, which are like soapy substances. So now it's time to strain it, and I recommend you use something that's really fine that's going to catch any fibers and particles because you really don't want those things in your hair. So I made quite a big batch here, so I'm just going to divide it into 2, and I recommend you do that because sometimes if you're using tights or a wig cap, if you add a lot of volume while you're squeezing, you could actually tear it up and then you'll have to start all over again. So just divide it, and you know, it's good to be patient. And I absolutely love squeezing these bags of mask. It is so therapeutic. So once I finish that, I'll come back and I'll show you the next steps. So here it is, it's ready, our beautiful mask. It is ready to use, and as you can see, it is so silky and smooth, no particles whatsoever, and the slip, this thing is out of this world. That combination of fenugreek, which really gives you a good slip, and aloe vera is just absolutely amazing. So now I'm going to show you how I use this treatment mask. So I use it as a pre-poo treatment. So I use it before I shampoo my hair. But if you want, you can actually use it after you shampooed your hair. So use it like a deep conditioner. So I'm just going to apply it straight onto my hair. I don't need to add moisture or anything to my hair because there's lots of moisture in there. Remember the water that we added as well as the water that'll be in the aloe vera, so we don't need to add any water beforehand. Our hair is going to be moisturized instantly the minute this touches our hair. So I start off by finger detangling, and this is something that I've really benefited from because it really helps to prevent breakage. So finger detangling is basically using your fingers to remove any big tangles, and I really like this because it's far more gentle than using a comb or a brush, and it helps you kind of find the tangles much more easily and to just remove them much more easily. And as you're finger detangling, make sure that you remove any shed hairs because you don't want these to remain in your hair because they can cause knots and tangles, etc. And I recommend that you apply this in small sections because one, it makes sure that each and every strand is coated, and it just makes the process much easier and therefore much faster. So I'm just going to go around and apply this to my hair, making sure that each and every strand is coated, and I'll just let you enjoy that and enjoy the music, and then once I'm done, I'll come back and I'll explain the next steps. So as you can see, I applied this really generously because I made loads, and there was plenty to go around. So don't forget your edges and your partings, because they need love too. And as you can see, I was really working the product into the hair. So I didn't do any detangling, major detangling with a comb or a brush at this stage, because I wanted it to work on my hair and soften the hair a lot more before I went in with a comb. So once all of my hair was coated, I just covered my hair with a plastic bag, and then I left it on for 30 minutes. You can leave it on for 45 minutes or even an hour if you want to. So I'll come back once those minutes are over, and this is what my hair looks like. I left mine in for about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, and my hair felt like butter. I didn't use a steaming cap or anything of the sort. The heat that was generated from my body on the scalp was enough to get this to work. So there was some warmth in there, and that really helps hair to absorb all the nutrients from your products. So I recommend you cover your hair with a plastic if you're using these sort of treatment masks, and it's particularly good for people with low porosity hair such as myself, because that really helps to open up the cuticles and allow all the good stuff to get into the hair. So as you can see now, my hair, it was much easier to detangle. The comb was just running through, and there was pretty much no breakage. And even the shedding, there's no excessive shedding. And that's because, one, I had done the finger detangling, which I showed you, and also because I allowed the product to actually work on my hair. So look at that, guys. My hair was in heaven. It felt amazing and really strengthened, really moisturized. As you can see, my coils were popping, and you know, there's a lot of bounce, a lot of recoil, which just shows that the hair has been strengthened and reconstructed, and it is healthy. And now, after rinsing it out using lukewarm water, look at the softness. My hair was amazingly soft. So good. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you try it. It's really good. And if you do, please come back and let me know in the comment section. Before I go, a massive thank you to my subscribers. Thank you so much for helping this channel to grow, and also thank you to everybody who comes and engages with the videos. If you've not yet subscribed, then please, please, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, and get your friends, family, colleagues, anybody you know to come and subscribe so that this channel can grow. And we are almost at a big milestone. And remember, we're going to have a nice little giveaway once we reach 2,500 subscribers. I'd also appreciate it if you give the video a thumbs up. So I'll see you in my next videos, my lovelies. So until then, take care of yourselves and take care of your loved ones. God bless. Bye for now.